Hello everybody, welcome to Word Shard.
Hello everybody. Today we will be starting with The Merchant of Venice, Act 3, Scene 3. So it is also a street in Venice, and what is happening over here? Let's see. Enter Shylock, Salarino, Antonio, and the Gaoler. Who is this Gaoler? This is the jailer. Actually, it is nothing other than the jailer. Okay, you have the picture also showing you who is the jailer over here. Okay, so look to him. That means guard him, take proper care of that person. Why is Shylock asking the jailer to take care of Antonio? Because at this moment, Antonio is a prisoner. Antonio was unable to pay the money that he owed to Shylock. It is a penalty, and therefore he is behind the bars. That means he is in the jail, and the jailer has brought him out from the jail to the courtroom. Tell not me of mercy. So Shylock says, don't request me for mercy. Don't request me to show mercy to you. This is the fool that lent out money gratis. Gratis means charging no interest. This is a fool. Who is this fool? This fool is Antonio. So Shylock says that once upon a time, when this Antonio, a foolish man, had money, he used to lend money to everybody like anything. Okay, he did not charge any interest. He was not careful about his own money, and therefore now he is bankrupt and he is unable to pay his own debt. So I am not going to show him any mercy. Antonio, hear me yet, good Shylock. So Antonio goes on requesting Shylock that please listen to me, please hear my request, please allow me to give me some more days, like so on and so forth, all the requests that one makes. Shylock, I will have my bond. So Shylock is fixed to this that no, I'm not going to show you any mercy. I am going to have my bond. That means whatever is the penalty. What was the penalty written in the bond? That if you are unable to pay the money within the 3 months' time, then you will pay me a pound of flesh, okay, of your body. So that I'm going to take, and nothing against my bond. I have sworn an oath, that means I have promised that I will have my bond. So I have promised myself, I have promised my God that I will obviously have my bond. I'll obviously have whatever was written in the bond. And thou calledst me dog. Thou means you had called me dog before thou hadst a cause. You had no once upon a time, Antonio was very cruel to Shylock. He has many reasons for hating Antonio. Antonio used to call him, he used to use slang words for him. He used to call him a dog, okay, without any cause, without any reason. He used to humiliate that person, okay. But since I am a dog, beware my fangs. So Shylock is a very good speaker. Shylock says that once upon a time you told me that I was a dog. So now because I am a dog, you have to be careful about the fangs. What is a fang? See in this picture, these teeth of the dog is called fangs. So because you have called me a dog, you must be careful that I also have this sharp teeth and I can bite you. I can revenge. The Duke shall grant me justice. So I have come to the Duke and he is going to grant me justice. What is justice? That you will have to pay me a pound of flesh of your body. I do wonder, thou naughty gaoler, that thou art so fond to come abroad with him at his request. So Shylock says this to the jailer that, my goodness, you are so foolish, you are so fond and you are so foolish that you have brought Antonio without anybody's permission over here. He must be in the prison, but now you have brought him here. Antonio, I pray thee hear me speak. So Antonio again requests him that please listen to what I am saying. Shylock, I will have my bond. I will not hear thee speak. So Shylock says that I have only this thing, I only want to take whatever is written in my bond. I have only this desire to revenge upon you and to take whatever is written in the bond. I will not hear thee speak, so I am not going to listen to anything that you are saying. I will have my bond and therefore speak no more. Don't speak foolishly, don't utter all these nonsense words because I am not going to listen to any of it. I will not be made a soft and dull eyed fool. So I am not going to appear stupid. I am not going to appear foolish. To shake the head, relent and sigh, which means that I don't want to look like foolish man. I don't want to relent. That means I don't want to show you mercy and then feel sad about it, sigh. about it, and yield to Christian intercessors. Intercessors means the Christian pleaders who go on requesting for this and that. So I don't want to be a foolish man to show mercy upon you and then feel sad about it, that why did I show mercy? You were so you behaved so badly with me and yet I showed you mercy. I don't want to feel sorry about that, so I'm surely going to revenge upon you. Follow not, I will have no speaking. So I am not going to listen to anything, whatever you are saying. I will have my bond. I am only going to take whatever is written in the bond. Exit. Salarino. It is the most impenetrable car. Car means dog. Impenetrable means hard-hearted, who has a who is very cruel, whose heart is as hard as a stone, that ever kept with men. So Salarino says that this is a very strange human being. His behavior is quite like a dog. His behavior is like a wolf. He is so cruel. And it is very strange that he looks like a man but behaves like a wolf or a dog. Antonio, let him alone. I will follow him no more with bootless prayers. So Antonio says that okay, let him go, let him ask for whatever he wants. I will not request him anymore. And bootless prayers means useless request. I'm not going to request him any longer because these requests are bootless. They are useless because nobody is going to listen to me. He seeks my life, he wants to take my life. He wants a pound of flesh because he wants to kill me. His reason well I know. So I very well know why he wants to do this. Why? Now the reason Antonio is going to say, I oft means I often delivered from his forfeitures many that have at times made moan to me. What is forfeiture? Forfeiture means when somebody is unable to pay the debt. When somebody is unable to pay the debt, then it becomes a forfeiture and you have to pay the penalty amount. So when people, now this Shylock was a money lender. So money lenders lend money to people, and on behalf of that, that person has to provide him some interest on the total amount. For example, if I give somebody 10 rupees, if I'm a money lender, then every month he has to add up one rupee on that. So my how much interest I charge? 1 rupee on the 10 rupee principal amount. So now forfeiture means if I am unable to pay my debt, for obviously I am paying you this money for a period of time. Maybe I pay you 10 rupee for 3 months. So that means even after that, if you are unable to pay me my money with the interest amount, then it becomes a forfeiture and you will have to pay the penalty. Maybe you will have to give me some of your jewelry or some of your property so that my loan, my whatever money I had given you, that is paid back. So if there were people who were unable to pay this money back, so that time Antonio listened to those requests of those people, and then he used to pay back the money for that person on behalf of that person. And that is the reason why Antonio is hated by Shylock. Salarino. I am sure the Duke will never grant this forfeiture to hold. So Salarino says obviously a Duke cannot allow such things to happen in the court. How can the Duke allow somebody to cut another man's flesh? It is extremely cruel and that cannot be allowed in the court. Antonio. The Duke cannot deny the course of law. Now, this is important. This question can come from this part. Why can't the Duke deny this? The Duke has to follow whatever is written in the bond because this is a legal document. Whatever is written in the document, that is duly signed by Antonio. That means whatever was written in the bond, that was accepted by Antonio in the first place. So now the Duke cannot deny that. It is a legal document. So very strangely, Shylock would be cutting a pound of flesh from Antonio's body, and thereby he would be doing a very illegal work in a very legal way, isn't it? Obviously, if you are trying to cut a pound of flesh from somebody's body, that is illegal, isn't it? But you are doing it in a legal way. That means it is written in a document which is signed by that other person. So that becomes legal. Now, what would happen if the Duke denies this? For the commodity, commodity means the rights that strangers means the foreigners. See, in Venice, it was a place where huge number of foreign people came for the import and export. There was a lot of trade between countries. Now, when foreigners were coming into this country for trade and commerce, then they needed the trust. If somebody does not have faith in Venice or in the laws of Venice, then they would not come for trade and commerce over here, isn't it? For the because they would be afraid of loss, and therefore, if this uh, this legal document is not followed, or the penalty is not allowed to be taken by Shylock, then what would happen? Then people would lose faith in the in the laws and the rights and whatever was written in the laws of Venice, isn't it? Because people will lose faith in the laws of Venice with us in Venice, and if it be denied, will much impeach the justice of a state. That means it will accuse the justice of the state. People will not have the faith in the laws of Venice. Since that the trade and profit of the city consisteth of all nations, that means the trade Venice was a place where a huge amount of trade and commerce used to take place between nations. That means internationally, a huge amount of profit came from the other nations, other countries. Therefore, go, these griefs and losses have so baited me. Baited means I have lost so much weight. When you are very much depressed, or when you are stressed out, what happens is you lose weight, body weight. So Antonio says that these sadness, these losses have caused me so much grief. I am so sad. I have lost so much body weight that I shall hardly spare a pound of flesh tomorrow to my bloody creditor. So, tomorrow, when Shylock comes to cut a pound of flesh from my body, he will see that I don't even have a pound of flesh in my body because I am losing weight terribly. Well, Gowler, on, pray God Bassanio come to see me pay his debt, and then I care not. So I just want this thing to happen, that Bassanio comes. What is Antonio's last wish? That Bassanio will come to see him for the last time, and after that I don't care about anything, whatever happens to me. So over here, what are the important points? See, first thing is that over here we find the jailer has come with Antonio, because he is also aware that something wrong is going to happen. Maybe after Shylock cuts a pound of flesh of Antonio, he's going to die. So he comes with Antonio. Everybody is requesting Shylock to allow him live, to stop him from taking the pound of flesh of Antonio. But Shylock is bent on taking the pound of flesh. Next, the important point over here is why what Antonio says, that the Duke cannot stop him from taking his forfeiture or taking his penalty. Why? Now the reason over here, you will have to remember that because Venice was a place where huge amount of trade took place between foreign countries, people, if Shylock was denied from whatever taking the penalty, or was not allowed to cut a pound of flesh from Antonio's body, then people would lose faith on the laws of Venice, because it was a legal document and Shylock was following the legal document. Antonio had signed the document previously, isn't it? So Shylock now must be allowed to take the pound of flesh, as it was a signed legal document. And if Shylock was not allowed, then people, or the foreigners, or the people from other countries who came to Venice for trade, they would lose faith in the laws and the legal proceedings of Venice. Okay, so this is very important from here. Other than that, rest is all okay, I think. Very easy. And what was the last wish of Antonio? Yes, that he wanted to see Bassanio for the last time. Okay, so we come to an end with this Act 3, Scene 3. Next, we will move on to Act 3, Scene 4. This is very short. I think this part will be easier to you than the last one. And if you have any doubts in any portion, you know what you have to do. You have to just write it in the comment section, because I am always there to help you out. And so let's finish today's class, and we will soon come up with Act 3, Scene 4. So if you've liked the video, please comment, subscribe and share it with your friends, so that I can grow and you can all benefit from the videos. Thank you. Bye bye.